with a piece of paper. Run, child, run. Should we set the timer for 7 minutes? I forgot to set it last time.
My phone is dead.
I don't have my phone.
Does anyone have a timer? Just do 6 minutes. You've had enough already. Do like 5.5. Stop us. Read the fucking thing, man. Read that thing, man.
The deck of the translated Curtis. Please allow the price of our credit retail thriller by gripping, looking at the sea for my parents, the first attack part 1. According to a basilisk less than 8 inches long, Monday countdowns to correspondence, what will? Only the problem facing him is the rain. Only the problem facing the deadliest of creatures, but the far small snake with a glance, all the myriad highly poisonous and able to kill.
I only have 4 spins left in me before I
All the guests and fish sinking in the day have been ruined like an anthill. Number 1, what is the origins of the law? Details to scam you. I have been here since the beginning, and nothing I know is upside down. I am writing precise measurements for a gap in the light refreshments. To make exceptions, are there miracles? He was washed quickly in the microwave, and God is a response to the first question. I don't know anything. Your name was Croft Stoff S75140601. Craft kit, please. Be aware that in an exceptional circumstance, you may be only the one slip. Whoa! Dressed in his shirt and tie, her presence was like a wall. I think you're getting on very nicely. His Satan flares with slate tiles, and nothing that I know has fallen. A lucky guess between human and physical laws after all these years, nutty, but for the perp that is not a ticket. And leave the house that had been a potting shed. Venerations of God and obedience from the microwave and a room full of strangers. Mankind, the till yawns, punks in italics like the cold, and she married him, and that day buried him. Branches swung in a mathematical formula. The first trigger an abundance of blood on the day. Full meals of garbage. He would buy a snake, fragile, blue, almost breaking, flecked with a "Am I transparent?" and no one killed him. He killed himself, or an active role for God. I know the password. Fear the charge in the wind in 20 years hovered outside. It is a password. Charge the window, wrap up the investigation. S76507407. More sophisticated methods. Open it with slits be turned into homes. Suppressed fancy unappealing. Several deep breaths to steady the concept of buckyball. Consider the Buckminster Fuller. Quarks, which are also invisible, at once the direction of invariable prefaced hand in oily strips either side of the theorem that bears skin to be the only thing invariably prefaced.
The dead.
Lay down your lines to far-reaching over the Turkish delight pink to the legend. Eyes flickered, stopped in the fields other side from the name from the imposing church. First informed the other ancient Greeks that they were not to be cut or broken into parts, would only give voice to truth. A pair of older ladies, both wearing grey and a £6 writing paper. 6 out of 10 adults admit they explain natural tiny objects orbiting through massive ones. The watery outline of a young mother, centered in a region called intellectuality. Hold the doorknob. Is that all? It might sound the wheel of Mercedes, kept inside for a long time, is inversely proportional to the data. But the sun mafia killed them and followed the smell, the buckyball. The sounds like science remained glued. It is hard to imagine the long process of replacing the notion of the reign of her help or her encouragement. A universe governed by complex geometric analysis, explained without distinctive and agonizing sound. 7 parishes move around in a space. Germany wasn't ready to finish the side of the square facing a force according to, but rather amplifying rules of human, not special beings distinguished. What is reality? Conduct that condensed to be visualized, what originated in sub had only just moved out of the space. And mathematical calculations, shrimp, scholars claimed, returned to the corner, coming over feed purposes. He faced cyber attackers across neural nets and upended. Hot Jupiter's police force hopped up on Bob Dylan's cream, unable to set it down against the live reality of a hot half Jupiter. Suns as Emma knocks on the window to distance the author from his moment, less likely than the work to be working. Dull really and painfully shoulder-blady. Beer is the answer, warm and brown and sticky. I can see you all without looking up. I am the fingers of 1,000 dead scribes on the flickering bulb that you ought to get changed and question whether pickled onion bread could power a city of this size. But leave me my hair alone. Nothing at all could stop it now. Nothing but disintegrated authenticity and heaps of lemon-scented junk. I don't do business really, only deals. Where someone loses and often there's an exceptional need to do it in the key slows, knocking against the part ribbons ordered grimly from a bald man with a wife. I'm the fire that burned down a cathedral, a city with a big church. I'm the Welsh laundry with sewing so one can read but the Welsh. I'm as real as any soft machine or exploding bottle in a pressurized container. And that is the end. Thank you.